Let's analyze what happened in the stock market today, Wednesday, March 16, 2022. Let's get started with the S&P 500. For the record, I am still long the S&P 500. No reason to sell. It was a very good day, up 95 points, a very volatile session, nothing new. As expected, it was Fed meeting, so it was expected. It closed at the high of the day, so that was very good. Back above the 10-day, and more importantly, back above the 20-day moving average, way above that level. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Just in case you don't look at the intraday price action, this is a 5-minute chart. It started here, big gap up of around 30 points, went higher, pulled back, and after the Fed meeting, took a big dip. And at this point, after a big being up so much, it was briefly negative for the day. After that, a big bounce of roughly 100 points, finishing at the high of the day. So that was very bullish. Let's go back to the daily. Important levels that I'll be watching tomorrow will be this level that was very strong resistance between this level 42.90 and the 20-day moving average. So if it retraces, if it pulls back, I would expect some type of pause or a bounce around this area. If it doesn't, it dips below that, I will consider liquidating, booking some profits. For now, it looks very strong, so I do expect, if not tomorrow, expect a pullback. Why not? But like I said, if it starts dropping below this level, then I'll be a little more concerned. Hopefully, we get a multi-day uptrend, not just up 2 days like we've seen before. Now, I think it has a better chance back above the 20-day moving average, and it closed very strong. Now, the NASDAQ 100, this one for the record, I'm still long. No reason to sell. It was a very good day, very bullish day. Same as the S&P 500, closed at the high of the day. Volatile session, of course. This is the level we were watching before. I said this could be very strong support that I would be interested in going long here. Well, I did yesterday. Big bounce. Today, back above the 20-day moving average and above this range line. This was the range that I was playing, that I was watching. Back above that level, I did not add to my position. Levels that I'll be watching tomorrow will be this level, but hopefully I can dip below, say briefly or marginally below the 20-day moving average. But once you start dipping below this level, then I would either uh, book some of my profits or I might completely liquidate my position. But I think this one has a good chance of keep going higher. So I'm going to be a little more patient. If I end up taking some profits, most likely I'll probably book some profits, but I still want to hold it. My stop loss, hard stop loss now is below today's low. That's my hard stop. Just below that, for whatever reason, tomorrow, liquidate my position, no questions asked. Now, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, this one had a very good day, up 518 points, way above the 20-day moving average. Same as the other indices. If you expect a pullback, I would expect this level around here, I mean the 20-day moving average, to hold. In this case, it's a good pivot point also, 33,600. So going forward, if it starts dipping below today's low, then I'll be a little more concerned. However, you still have some resistance, I mean some support. You'll have the 10-day and the 5-day moving average. But if it's a good uptrend, then it shouldn't come down this far. I would expect a pullback to be say around this area. We'll see. And for the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index, big update, up 5%. That's big. Back above yesterday, just closed right above the 5-day moving average. Today, gapped up, and now is up above the 10-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. Was able to push above this very strong um, resistance also, and now is in this zone where it can experience some resistance. However, this one looks good, same as the other indices. I expect higher prices from here. A pullback, of course, I would expect that also, but I would not let it dip. If I was long this one, I would not let it dip below this level here, the 5 and the 10. I would liquidate my position if I was long below that low. But for now, it looks very strong, so I would not be surprised if we end up visiting this level up here before we visit this level down here. Now for the Russell 2000, this one had a good day also, same as the other indices, of course. If they all have a good day, then this one will have a good day also, most often than not. Closed near the highs of the day, back above the 5, the 10, and 20-day moving average, and above this level 199. Now this one's approaching the 50-day moving average, so I'll be looking very closely. I'll be watching this one, even though I don't own it. I'll be watching it very closely to see how it behaves around the declining 50-day moving average. Hasn't tagged that line in a very long time. Last time was here, the beginning of the year. So it's been more than 2 months. Um, if tomorrow pushes back above that 50-day moving average, let me just clear this. Back above the 50-day moving average, that's this purple line, and is able to close, more important, is able to close above that tomorrow, that will give us a lot of clues. Gauging the momentum of this move. That will be more than a 2 or 3 day uptrend. I would expect much higher prices from here if that's the case, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Today was a good day. Remember to always be prepared and have a trading plan, and to always cut your losses, and always also book profits along the way. Always book profits along the way.